Hello and welcome to another one of these ADD videos. Today we're going to be discussing implicit derivatives. Looking at a few examples. Remember, anytime you do the derivative of x, it's business as usual. Anytime you derive y, you're going to have to multiply by y prime. So let's look at these examples here. So if I have, for instance, x squared y equals 3x cubed plus y cubed, how would I derive that? Well, the left side is two variables multiplied, so you have to do the product rule. So the derivative of the first times y with no change plus derivative of y is 1 times y prime because we derived the y. And then times x squared with no change equals 3x squared. Oh, actually that's going to be a 9, right? 3 times 3 is 9. And then plus 3y squared dy dx, or actually I used y prime, let's stick with y prime. So then get the y primes on one side, factor out, and get everything else on the other side. So minus 2xy minus 2xy minus 3y squared y prime minus 3y squared y prime. So that cancels. And that cancels, and we're left with y prime x squared minus 3y squared y prime equals 9x squared minus 2xy. Factor out the y prime, you get x squared minus 3y squared. Divide both sides, and you get 9x squared minus 2xy over x squared minus 3y squared. Alright? So again, always just derive x as usual, and then derive y's, and then multiply by y prime, get all the y primes on one side, and factor out. Let's look at another example. Let's find some space here. Alright, let's try x cubed minus y cubed squared equals 4xy. So the left side is going to be a chain rule, so we bring the 2 down, rewrite. Subtract 1, and then the derivative of the inside is 3x squared minus 3y squared y prime, because I derived a y there, equals, the right side is a product rule, so derivative of 4x is 1 times 4, and then y with no change, and then derivative of y is 1, and since I derived a y, I put a y prime there. Now the left side's a little restricted, so I'm going to multiply all that stuff through in order to make it a little more free-flowing. We want addition and subtraction. And then when I do that, I FOIL, and I'm going to get a 6x to the 5th minus a 6x cubed y squared y prime minus a 6x squared y cubed plus a 6 y to the 5th y prime, and then equals 4y plus 4xy prime. Now I'm going to get the 4y on the left side, everything else on the right side. Easier to move just a couple terms instead of a bunch of terms. And then minus 6y to the 5th y prime. And upon doing so, ooh, there was another y prime term here, wasn't there? Minus 6x cubed y squared y prime would go on this side as well. Minus 6x cubed y squared y prime. So everything else would be on this left side, 6x squared, y cubed, and then minus 4y. So that canceled. That canceled, leaving me with a 4xy prime minus a 6y to the 5th y prime, a 6x cubed y squared y prime. Factor out the y prime. Divide both sides. That cancels. There's your y prime. Alright, so practice, 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 and make sure you take your time on these. They can get a little tedious, but you can see that it's not too bad. I hope I've clarified any doubts. Thank you and have a nice day.